Hello Capricorn and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're gonna take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of May in the areas of love and relationship. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest. We're gonna start with your spirit animal oracle card, which for you the message is coming from the scarab beetle spirit. Magic words through you. This is a beautiful card because this is kind of reminds you that you can achieve everything you want. This is a great time for you to be optimistic, and you can pretty much accomplish anything you want, whatever your desire is. Miracles, opportunities will happen right before your eyes, and you know, this is really depends on whatever you're trying to achieve. If you want happiness, if you want love, it will pretty much come out of nowhere. It's gonna like magic and beautiful things will happen right in front of your eyes. But make sure that you are positive and you believe in it as well. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading you do have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, which is the card of a new chapter, a new beginning in your life. This is a beautiful energy because it is indicating something that has a potential to blossom, something that can grow into something great on a long term. This is kind of like representative of that seed that if you nurture, if you care for it, it's gonna turn into something great, something reliable on the long run. Pentacles is energy definitely connected to some kind of domestic type, and usually when I kind of look at it, that the Ace of Pentacles can turn into the Ten of Pentacles. It can be a long-term relationship. It can be a relationship where you are kind of creating your own family. But again, this is the opportunity for it. So this is something that maybe you are in the middle of a new relationship, or you are or a new chapter of a relationship is coming that has great potential to turn into something great on the long run. It really depends what you're gonna do with it. But let's see what kind of energies you have here for the past. The first card you have here is the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is the lying, cheating, stealing card. So some of you might have gone through some betrayal when it comes to love, when it comes to relationship, and you know, that definitely might be impacting you still. But this can not necessarily just be about lying, stealing and cheating. It can be also just seeing things from a different perspective, or approaching things from a different perspective, and applying a new strategy whenever it comes to relationship, because this is normally a positive card, because the reason he's stealing those swords, because he doesn't want to continue to battle. He wants to approach things and apply a new strategy for the problems that he has. And you also have the Hangman. The Hangman, which is all about, you know, seeing things from a different perspective. The reason he's upside down, because you know, he wants to find a new way of looking at things. And you know, this can be a card when certain things are kind of stuck in your life. It's not really going forward. This can be just the fact that you've been alone for a while, you've been single for a while, and you are kind of stuck in this, or maybe you are stuck with some of the previous experiences you had in the past of being cheated on and being lied to as well. The Hangman can be like, you know, that you are stuck in that position, but it can be also that, you know, some of you might be in a relationship that's not evolving, that's not going forward. Whatever your situation where you're kind of feeling stuck, it's very important that you see things from a different point of view. And seeing things from a different point of view will help you to get the clarity you need in order to move forward. But you know, Hangman can be also about sacrificing something. Some of you need to sacrifice something. Maybe you have a list of things you want, or letting go of something that will help you to move forward, because you know, you can kind of see that he's sacrificing his legs, his arms, and letting things go, letting things things that happen to them. So some of you might need to let go of the past disappointment, the past cheatings and lyings, whatever you had, because you know, people are not the same that are coming to you, and sometimes you know, magic can happen through you. But let's see what else we have here. We have here the King of Wands. King of Wands can be a person you're dealing with, your energy, or just the energy of the card. This is the kind of person that enjoys new things, adventures. He's very adventurous. He likes, he doesn't like to be kind of watched over, or he doesn't like to be he doesn't like to be when you know, he doesn't have the freedom. He likes the freedom. He likes the new things. He is very loving. He's very warm. He is very sensual. But you know, as soon as he feels that you know, you wanna get serious, he might get scared. Some of you might be kind of dealing with this player energy from the past that's still impacting you. But again, like you know, not everybody is like that. But let's see the next card. The next card we have here is another ace. You have double aces, double confirmation of a new chapter of your life, a new beginning. And this one is a very happy one. This card is all about happiness, joy, and this is also about love and having a lot of feelings, a new beginning that's connected to love. So there's definitely something, some kind of a new relationship or a new chapter in a relationship that comes in. This card can be a new loving relationship, or if you are in an existing relationship where you're kind of rediscovering the love that you are feeling for each other. This can be also for some of you connected to the birth of a child, but there's definitely lots of happiness in your life when this card comes in. It is also connected to self-love, so some of you need to kind of pay attention to that, but this is a very joyful and happy card. And you also have here the Fool, which is the card of a new beginning, right? Practically the present for you is all about new beginning, right? You have the Fool, which is a new chapter, and two aces, which are all about new chapters in your life. So there's definitely something new beginning, because you know, the Fool is this energy when you are taking a leap of faith into a new direction, into a direction that you don't know, something that you've never experienced, but you are giving the benefit of the doubt and you are starting in this new journey. This can be different for everybody. This can be connected to just, you know, enjoying life, because you know, you have two cards here, both the King of Wands, both the Fool. They enjoy their freedom and they're not necessarily looking to settle down. Maybe that's your energy, that you're just kind of out there to fool around and enjoy life. But again, like you know, the Fool is just also just can be an indication of something new beginning. Again, it can be also a relationship. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. I'm always very excited to read in the comment how this reading is resonating with your reality, if you're willing to share it. And in the future, you have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, which is all about fun and excitement and adventures. It's pretty much the same energy as the King of Wands, except that the King of Wands is somebody who is more evolved, more experienced, more mature. Knight of Wands is this fun-loving, adventurous, very fiery energy. and again, like it can be a player as well for some of you. So I'm not sure. It's interesting for me, this diagonal of the King of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. It might be two people that are kind of alike or similar. One of them is more mature and the other one is younger by an age perspective, because again, the Knight of Wands will become a King of Wands, and then and they can be representing people, and in this case they're kind of on the same angle where they have a potential for something great to develop. But let's see what else we have here. You also have the Six of Swords. So Six of Swords is all about leaving something behind, leaving the troubles behind, right? Like, you know, generally this card is all about that you went through some difficult stormy weathers, like some times that was not easy for you, and finally you're leaving that behind, and you are arriving to some calmness in your life, and things are smooth sailing, moving forward. So there's definitely can be an indication of that. Interestingly, both of these cards can indicate travel. So maybe some of you might be going on a travel or going on a trip. Maybe you're going on a cruise or overseas where there's going to be some great adventure. Maybe you're going to meet somebody that's going to have some potentials for the future. But you know, Six of Swords can be leaving a situation behind, leaving a relationship behind as well. It can be quite a few ways of manifesting in your life. But you also have here the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords is again, can be another person you're dealing with. If it's a person, this is somebody who's younger than you, somebody who is who likes who's a great communicator, likes, very curious about life. It can be also a child if you have a child in your life. But it can be also a news, because pages are bring news, and generally the news that this one is bringing is delayed for whatever reason. But once you get it, it's actually a very positive news. Maybe there's a trip here that you are waiting for some news, and there's a delay in it. But Page of Swords, it's all about curiosity. Some of you need to be a little bit more curious, or it can be gossip as well. Maybe there's some gossip around you, whatever you've been doing. Or it might be as well, like, you know, spying, when somebody is watching you on social media and kind of getting updates on you through that. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles is a very stable energy. This is kind of like a person who is a great father figure. He is somebody who is very conservative, somebody who is very reliable. He is also very faithful. He likes to take care of his loved ones, and you know, he is definitely a wealthy person. Again, it can be an indication of a long-term relationship for some of you, and a very reliable relationship. Very interesting for me, the energy of these two kings, right? You have the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. They're very different kings. One of them is very adventurous, likes the new things, and the other one is very conservative and kind of goes by the book, or the very traditional values. So maybe you have people like that around you. But I think what's really important for you, that you have here some great opportunities, some great potentials for love that can turn into something great, and the magic works through you. So you need to trust in magic. You need to trust that good things can happen to you, and you should definitely claim this energy. And that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.